This is Monk, and we're back with another episode of From the Canopy Film Show, and we got some breaking news. I'm joined as always with my co-host. We got Cornelius, and this is wild, man. We just finished wrapping up recording the show, but we had to hop back on here real quick. But we got some breaking news here. This is taking the internet by storm, I guess. Henry Cavill is now out as Superman. He will not be continuing on as Superman under the James Gunn regime. And we've got this from James Gunn himself. So there's some tweets, information that I'm going to read out that's giving us some news about this situation. And these are right from the source. So this isn't no speculation or no sources or rumors or anything like that. So this is from James Gunn's Twitter feed. Put this up at 8:49 p.m. And it says, Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. We'll be able to share some exciting information about our first projects at the beginning of the new year. He goes on to say, among those projects on the slate is Superman. In the initial stages, our story will be focusing on an earlier part of Superman's life, so the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. Wow. He goes on to say, but we just had a great meeting with Henry and we're big fans, and we talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future.
Henry Cavill has been my favorite Superman so far, even though he wasn't really put in decent films. I kind of can't wait to see what James Gunn does with DC Universe, but this is interesting. And right now I'm kind of wondering, is Gal Gadot even going to be Wonder Woman anymore? After
we got a lot of questions, but we'll finish his tweet. So he goes on to write as regarding this Superman project upcoming. He says, I am writing and I have been writing it for a while. He says we don't know who is directing it yet. I mean, he could direct, or maybe they could give this off to someone else, because he can't direct everything, man. But he is a great writer, man. I think that's why his work stands out. Someone asked him a question. So some of these are responses to other tweets that people are sending at him. And someone wrote, could Ben Affleck direct? And he says he met with Ben yesterday precisely because he wants to direct and we want him to direct. We just have to find the right project. So, wow, bro, it's a lot of stuff going on, bro. My brain is.
So we're gonna probably have a new Batman, a new Superman, possibly a new Wonder Woman.
So also we have a response from Henry Cavill. Let me just see if I can find this directly. That means Cavill might be out here doing more stuff as well, though. If he's not playing this role, he can.
Don't think about it. He's not The Witcher anymore. Now I love that damn show and him in it.
And that's the thing, because I think he gave up Witcher to make room for Superman.
Yeah.
All right, I found it on his he's on his Instagram page. So it says, I have just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman after being told by the studio to announce my return back in October. Wow, damn. Wow. Prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest, but that's life. So I guess he said that they were going to bring him back, before James Gunn and Peter Safran took over. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we must remember Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists, and the examples he set for us are still there. My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all. Onwards and upwards. Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just kind of sad that this is happening, but I just want to see what James Gunn is going to do, because they seem like they're starting from scratch. One of the things about it, now, my question to you, will the fucking Flash movie even be worth seeing?
Man, they better put the Flash in there with that $1 billion that they writing off.
I'm just saying, all these movies that's going to be coming out in the next year, even like Aquaman, that's not even going to be in this new universe that they're restarting. So I wonder how much money they're going to lose, or people are still going to be willing to see these characters, And that's even Shazam. I actually like the stuff that was happening in Shazam, but if you restart in that world, you'll have to restart. You'll pretty much be starting from scratch everywhere, right?
I would be more comfortable with Shazam. Like if we could build off where Shazam 1 ended, that thing was in a vacuum, to be honest. And we got the Superman cameo at the end of a Superman that we never saw the face of. So that could have been easier to roll into this new rollout. But then, what does Shazam 2 look like? What were they doing in that film?
To me, it seems like they are wiping the slate clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So only thing that I think is probably going to keep running if they continue to mess with it is probably Peacemaker and Suicide Squad. You know, the Suicide Squad.
If he's not going to clear that part of the slate, they might have a second season and then it's a hard reboot.
I mean, to be honest, dude, I'm kind of excited, man. Like it's. He said it's not going to be an origin story, and we're going to get a younger Superman. Like, I think that would be cool to see a younger Superman just getting into his powers and things and get it going. But at the same time, man, even Black Adam, bro, the end of the Black Adam. You wiping the slate clean. So The Rock is Black Adam. All that big deal about being in that film, making that film. They're going to announce The Rock is gone, bro. They're going to rock bottom.
When you replace Cavill and saying what you're saying, they wiping the slate clean.
Yeah, Rock gone, bro. That's going to be the next. And we met with The Rock. Wow, damn. You're going to have The Rock joining Marvel or something.
I don't know. I hope they have a lighter tone than we had in the Snyderverse. That's the only thing I kind of wish for. Mm-hmm. And actually, like, if he's redoing Superman, it most likely will have Pa Kent actually alive instead of one of them died and all that.
James Gunn, though, he has a style, man, and I expect to see that in anything he writes. So I think this thing is going to be fun. It's going to be vibrant. It's not going to be this moody emo kind of stuff we've got through that Snyder run, Because, like, if he could keep that same energy with Suicide Squad, like, that he got in that film and Guardians, things like that, man, who knows, man. I feel like it sucks right now to hear this news like this and even, being Henry Cavill and all that. But sometimes you got to destroy to rebuild, Yeah, and I think, and hopefully this goes good for them, man. Because, like I said, man, they've had a terrible run, and the worst thing that can happen is they just spend more years wallowing in that and trying to piece this stuff in that doesn't fit in anywhere. Take the hit now and start over from scratch and rebuild this thing to what it should be, man. Yeah. Anything else you want to mention?
No, I'm. This just caught me. This caught me off guard big time because I thought we were gonna at least have Cavill back. But, we start from scratch.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Wow. But yeah, folks, we're out of here, man. We're gonna catch y'all next time. We'll probably be back by next week with some updates on this, man. But